Hello everyone, how are you today? To go live just now, I had problems to log on. Log on just now and to go on my live stream, I had problems. I think there's a sound coming from my laptop again. Many times I forget to plug in the headphone and I'm talking and adjusting the mic. Hello, Peter. Maya. Peter, how are you? Just came out of the shower. I also came out of my shower and then I came for my life. I connect this here, chat box for her. No chat box. Yeah, sometimes you get that very often. Refresh, 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 or reboot your phone. Restart your phone. Mm, very good. You're improving with technology now. Slept well? Sweetheart, did you sleep well? Did you sleep well, sir? I am bringing my laptop to school today. Any reason for that? Okay. So you're doing some presentation or something? You need a laptop for a presentation. I'm having breakfast. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Enjoy your breakfast. What for breakfast? Rice and coffee. Hello, Joyce. How are you? You finished your work at Kingston? Hello, Jeremy. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. How is Jazz? Finished all your work at Kingston? Lots of traffic. It's Carnival weekend in Jamaica. Hmm. When you travel from Spanish Town to Jamaica, Kingston, you travel by car or public transport? Or do you drive there? Okay. Jeremy, how's Jazz doing? Hi, Steven. How are you? How was work today, Steven? How was work today, Steven? How was your day at work today, Steven? Peter has a busy day at work today. Work was long and tiring. How you have the energy to manage 12-hour shifts, continuously. Hello, Chona. How are you? Good morning, Chona. Oh, your actual teacher did not turn up, Pita, so you have to do it. Slept well, Chona? Today you wake up earlier, Chona. Yesterday you woke up later. So congratulations. Because my grandson, you're crying. So it's my ear. That's why you got up early. Babysitting. Chona, if you ever want to babysit me, you can do it because I don't cry. Anybody wants to babysit me, no problem. I don't cry. And I will let you sleep. I will not disturb your sleep. Fun to babysit a 2-year-old. Or is it fun to babysit me? Anyone ever witnessed a volcano? Were you involved in any volcano activity? Yeah, there are many educational toys, but today's kids only want a phone. Phone. That's all. They don't want any toys. They only want phone. That is today's kids. The generation of toys and all is over. My thoughts on volcanoes is to stay away. Yeah, but so many people are living, volcanic island. They're living near volcanoes. I know there are many volcano areas in Philippines, and many people are living pretty close to them. Some of them are quite extinct. Some of them are still active, but no eruptions. But they're still active volcanoes. Sometimes you wonder, isn't it? Like Stephen, you said, like you wouldn't want to stay anywhere. You want to stay as far away as possible, right? But I always wonder, like sometimes so many people they are living. Of course, I'm sure the city or the town has taken a lot of precautions. I'm sure they are continuously monitoring the changes that are taking place. They are looking for signs of any seismo, you know, activity or something, no seismic activity. They must be looking for, all these kind of things. So while we are busy doing our daily work, that is their work, only to watch any changes in the activities, why the changes are taking place. And interesting job, right? Interesting job. Yellowstone National Park in the US is actually an energy volcano that will affect weather worldwide when it erupts again. Any idea when it erupted last? Yeah, yeah, Yellowstone National Park is very famous. So as I was saying, I still wonder, how people still live, near volcanic areas. But there are so many people that would be working day and night. Even says I read it erupts roughly every 80,000 years. Okay, okay. Hmm. So then that's okay. For 80,000 years, people can at least live. 80,000 years is how many generations, Stephen, right? That's why people are enjoying life. But how people calculate that it'll only happen every 80,000 years? And why does it happen only after 80,000 years? I read a lot about it as one of the tourist spots, right? Yellowstone National Park, one of the tourist. Parinda, how are you, Parinda? What a surprise. Is it a serious topic? Well, you can talk on any topic you want, no problem. You can change the topic also. You can change the topic, no problem. Yeah, we just have a topic. I just keep a topic and we can discuss something about it. But we go to other topics. This morning also we were chatting and where all we went, right? And the other day we went on to talking about different kinds of liquors and all that. Liquor and wine and all. So we talk about many topics. We just go one to the other. So don't worry, you can talk about any topic. If anything you have in mind you want to share with us, sure, go ahead. Nice to have you here after a long time. I was just looking today. I was replaying some of my older live streams and I saw your live stream number 35. Number 35. And I was just thinking how much of the live stream we missed, right? We were talking, not realizing that we were not on live stream. And then suddenly something happened, must have clicked some button, and then you said, "Are we going live now?" And I said, "What? Oh my God, what has happened?" That means what happened before, all we spoke about before, all that was lost. So I was just thinking about all those things. It was my live stream number 35, and now my live stream number is 155. No, 151. That was live stream number 35. Wow, long ago. Stephen, hello Parinda. I try not to take anything too serious. No fun in that. Very good, Stephen. Very good. Yeah. Nothing what to be serious about anything. Like life is short. Life is short. Enjoy life, whatever we have days on this earth. Live happily. Right? Live happily. Just want to say hi, approaching my last week of Ramadan. Right? Soon it'll be Eid, yes? Eid. Which Eid is this? Eid al-Haq or Eid al-Fitr? Eid al-Fitr, is it? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not crying. I'm not crying at all. I'm really happy. No, I'm not crying. I am happy. I've got a bad cold. Today, I've got a bad cold. Every day, people ask me, "Are you sick? Are you sick? Do you have a cold? Something wrong with you?" And I always say, "No, nothing. Nothing is wrong with me. I'm okay." But yes, I've been under the weather a few days. Last few days, I've been under the weather. I've had a cold. Recovering. No cough, thank God. Recovering. It's better today. It's much better today. So, what do you want to talk about, Pita? I'm sorry, Parinda. What do you want to talk about, Parinda? You're free to choose any subject you want. Eid al-Fitr, yeah. Oh, my first season in Saudi Arabia. All the best. And you have many new friends there also to celebrate with. See, Parenda, your number one demand. You're in number one demand. Parenda is always welcome on my channel. She has been twice on my channel now. First time was little disaster, but second time was okay. Next week after April 15th. Okay. After April 15th, anytime you can come on my channel. I know it is after 3 o'clock Saudi time, correct? After 3 p.m. Saudi time, you are free. If I remember correctly. After 3 p.m. Saudi time, you are free, right? And Friday is a okay day after prayers and all. Friday. What I'll do after April 15th, Parinda, after April 15th, anytime I go on, anytime I go after 3 p.m. Saudi time or on a Friday like this, Friday. Today's Friday, that's how you come. So like this, I will send you a link in advance. Only thing I'll have to do it on the phone. On the phone, okay. So whenever you are free, just click on the link and you can join. Because once I start the live stream, I cannot. Or if you think you're free anytime after 15th, if you can give me a time when you are free according to your calendar, I'll schedule a I'll schedule a live stream for you at that time. Okay. Okay. So you send me your schedule when you are free. Send me after April 15th schedule when you are kind of free. Send me, and then yes, you can come and you can share all the good news with us. We are all years burning to listen to all the good news you have. So just send me after April 15th what are the convenient dates for you, and we'll schedule a date. Friday is better for you. Yeah, okay. Tell me whichever Friday. Whichever Friday. I go at this time, correct? I go at this time. I started about I started about an hour ago. Okay, I started about an hour ago. So roughly this is the time I come on every day. Okay, every day. So just tell me whichever Friday after Ramadan, and we can schedule it for that Friday. No problem. And I can, advertise it earlier, right? I can advertise it earlier. So if anybody was on the live stream last time when you were there, they would want to come and listen. Don't worry, Stephen, about ever missing anything, because you can always. Yeah, you were busy at work. You had work today, right? So you missed it, but you can always see the replay. Always see the replay. Joyce. So here we are, in fact, active volcanoes in the islands of the Caribbean. However, fortunately, we don't have one in Jamaica. Okay, so only if some of the other islands, then you could be affected to some extent, but not major. So you're lucky from volcanoes in Jamaica. Okay, sounds good. See you, everyone. Yes, Farinda. See you. Bye. Take care. Enjoy your work. Farinda. After Ramadan, it will be late for me than this time. My normal time of sleep at 9 to 10 p.m., wake up at 4 a.m. What's the time in Saudi now? Parinda, what is the time in Saudi now? What's the time there now, Parinda? Okay, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss that date and time. Okay. Send me a message when you're scheduled and which Friday you want, and we'll fix up a time. Thank you, Pita. Thank you. Nice of Chuna to nice of Pita Parinda to pass through. Just today I was thinking when I saw video number 35, I was just thinking about Parinda. Pita Day. I'm already. I am ready now for school. Ready now for school. Are you in school or going to school? Are you just leaving for school? You're leaving home for school. So you reach in 20 minutes. Mm. So now the phone is okay after removing. No, 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 never, never, Stephen, never. We've only had earthquakes, but no, no, no volcano. No. Wherever, whichever country I was in, there was no volcanoes around. So that's one thing. Never faced it. Never faced it. Which part of Philippines is it in, Pita? Tal volcano. Which part of Philippines is it? Alex was saying there's a volcano in Luzon area. You can go right to the top and look down into the volcano. I remember there was a James Bond movie about a volcano, James Bond movie, and the villain has everything underground in this volcano. And the top of the volcano opens and closes. Jaws, I think it was in Jaws. Jaws, right? Because I remember this Jaws, the big made fellow with the iron teeth and God knows what all, fighting with James Bond on top. I think it was Jaws. Jaws, not the Jaws shark one, not the Jaws. The guy name was George. Jaws, the big one, because of his teeth, and his name was George. Jaws in the movie, but I forget the name of the James Bond movie. Hello, lovely. How are you, lovely? Thank you for stopping by, lovely. Lovely. It is lovely of you to stop by. I saw a video of that one, Pita. Oh, Tal? Which part of Philippines? Lovely, shout out. Shout out, lovely. Lovely, we also shout out to you. Somewhere down Laguna, Cavite. That's why I said in Luzon area there is one, correct? I think it's the same one. Alex was saying it's a very good one to watch. You can go right to the top and you can look down. Alex was saying you can go right to the top and you can look down. So must be the same one. Must be the same one. I would like to do that. I would like to go and look down. Steven, any idea about the James Bond movie? I think it was in the volcano. It's, I remember the thing used to open and the helicopter used to come out. And that's what James Bond said, oh, there is activity here. A helicopter coming from a volcano. I forget which movie that was in. Oh, when we forget, we can look at Google. Why worry? Google is always there. Uh, let's check how to find out, okay? I know the guy's name was Jaws. What happened now? The Spy Who Loved Me. Is that it? Jaws is the nickname of a fictitious. The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker, played in both films by actor Richard Keel. Metal in his teeth. His name is Richard Keel. He is 7 feet 2 inches, 7 feet 2 inches, and actually has metal in his teeth. And he actually has metal in his teeth. You Only Live Twice. You Only Live Twice was the movie in which they shot something out in a volcano. It was supposed to be in a volcano. You Only Live Twice. So maybe Jaws, yeah. You Only Live Twice. Can you read? Can you guys read? The interior of Spectre's volcano facility, as seen in You Only Live Twice. The volcano lair was the fictional headquarters of one of the terrorist organizations, Spectre, during the 1967 James Bond film You Only Live Twice. Yeah, I remember, I told you I have a memory of an elephant. So far, so good. Sometimes I forget some name when I'm talking about something. I forget the name, but then it comes back, right? It comes back. So I remembered, that there was a movie I saw. It was a volcano. Nice chompers, yeah, iron teeth chompers. Bite off your leg. So many times I asked Lovely, what is the real name and where is she from? But she never ever answered me. So sad. I have the memory of a steel trap. Mine's a rusted. No, I have a remarkable memory. Even my mom was always surprised. She said, "But you were very small. How can you remember it?" I don't know. I don't know. Some things I've forgotten, but some things I remember very well, even from a very young age. I guess I guess if something was important to you, then you remembered it, right? If something created an impact, then you can never forget something like that. Like I remember there was a store not too far from our house, maybe about 5 minutes we just walk, less than 5 minutes also. We used to go to the store and pick up whatever we wanted, like bread and eggs. And small store. Those days we never had stores like 7-Eleven and supermarkets. We never had all those kinds of things when we were growing up. We went to these small little stores like, we used to call them banyas. Banyas. Banyas are basically traders, but these small stores we used to call them banyas. And there was this one store where we used to go. Yeah, I just remembered some name. For a minute, the name flashed. Now I've forgotten. Koja, Koja. Koja is a group of Muslim people. Koja. Koja Banya. We used to call him Koja Banya. We used to go there to pick up our thing. And he was lame. He was lame in one leg. His leg was almost like polio case, I think. Dangling like, kind of a polio case, I think he was. So, Koja Banya. Very nice fellow. Always big heart, always big smile on his face. And we used to have a monthly account with him. So go and pick up everything. He'll write it down and keep. And end of the month, go and say, Koja Banya, how much is it? Okay, so much. Pay. Koja Banya. I really want to visit that hometown. I want to visit that hometown. It's not where I was born. This is another city where we went to live. I was born. I don't remember anything about my place of birth. Nothing, nothing. And I don't know how small I was, how young I was when we moved from there. I don't know. But like things around 5, 6 years old, from that time onwards, I remember a lot of stuff. I remember a lot of things from like when I was 5, 6 years old. I remember events, places, and as I always say, I think it was the method my father used to teach us at home. He used to say, picture, picture. If you picture anything, you can know where it is. That is why today, if I go to a place once, okay, now this is just as a rule, all right. If I go to a place once, I will be able to find that place again. And I've given this story before. There was some emergency and there was somebody missing. And I've been to this place once before. I do not know the name of the place. I do not know the name of the area. So I do not know anything about that. I asked some people around, do you know where this person used to live? And they said, no, we don't know anything about this. So I know which city it is. I knew which city it is in. I've forgotten which bus it is, but I remember exactly where that bus stop was. I've been once before. So in the bus terminal, I know where that bus is. I had to go back to check the name of the city where I have to get off. So I remembered the name of the city. I had it with me. And from that, thankfully, the bus terminates at that city. The bus terminates at that city. Now, from there to go to this person's house to find out, what happened. This person was supposed to reach there but did not reach. So, just to find out what's happened. So, when I reached that city, and now I've forgotten the name of that city. But when I reached that city, Kukan, something like that. It took me some time. You know why Kukan? I remember of the KKK. US, they have the KKK, Klux Klan, something, something, no? KKK, some notorious group they were supposed to be. Ku Klux Klan, Ku Klux Klan, right? KKK. Heard of it, Stephen? Ku Klux Klan, KKK. So something like that. So Kukan was the name of the place. See, I told you, no, I've forgotten. I need to look up, but it suddenly came because I associated it with this KKK in US, Ku Klux Klan. So I went to that city. So when I got off, I said, bus number, which bus number, which stand bus number? I said, somewhere at the end here, and they said, yes, this number. I've forgotten which it is now. Anyhow, got off at the terminal. Suddenly, one motorcycle taxi, he came running to me. Sir, where you going? I take you. So then I started to talk. I thought he knows little English. I started to talk, but he did not know. So I used the translator. Now, what I told him was, I do not know what is the area. Okay, I do not know the name of it. But I think, yes, you have the right name. Yes, KKK, Ku Klux Klan. So I told him I do not know anything, but I think I can remember the route how to go over there. I can remember how to go over there. So if you're willing to trust me, I'll take you. But you're not going to overcharge me. I said, you're not going to overcharge me just because it is. I know it's around 100 baht. It's around 100 baht, I know. So are you willing to take me? He said, yes, sir. Sure, he said. So I got on his motorcycle. I only went with a trolley bag. So I got on his motorcycle. And remarkable memory. Like I was going there after almost 1 year. But remarkable memory. I told him, okay, go here, go straight. There were two routes. I said, if you go down this road, you have to take a right turn. But if you go straight and turn right, then you have to go straight down. Okay. Then we come to a T junction, a crossroad, not even a T junction. It's a crossroad. But then you have to take a right turn. Then it's just straight. So all that we did, then we came to one side where there is a highway. Now there is no way of crossing the highway unless you go and then take a big U-turn. But what everybody does, they ride in the opposite direction, the lane. And when there's no traffic, they quickly cut across at a particular place. They just cut across. So I told him you can do that. He said, okay. We did, and then we cut across. When we got to the other side, I got a little puzzled. Because one side they were building a concrete road. So I looked at this lane and I looked at the other lane. It was a little further away, but I'm looking at the surroundings and I said, no, I think this is the lane, but now this concrete, maybe they just started building. And only one half. I said, okay, we'll go on this lane. So we went. I told him, take a right turn, now a left turn. We took a right turn, and then when we took a right turn, and I said, now left, because then I saw the area. I remembered now. Okay, in the right place. I brought him over there. I gave him 120 bucks. He asked me for more. I gave him 150. So, whenever I'm traveling anywhere, I kind of visualize and I give a landmark. I put a kind of a landmark. And I try to look out for landmarks. And that is what helps me. That's what helps me also to remember. So, I think it is all the teaching techniques that my father taught me. And the main thing what he taught me was, Winston, remember. Imagine it. Imagine it. If you can imagine, if you can picture it, you will always remember. So I think that is what helped me a lot. My father was never a teacher, he was a guard in the railway. But I think, that really helped me. I always visualize. I see it in my mind, as a picture, I see it in my mind, and then I'm able to know. Kukan. Kukan. And this is what, being, even before I was a teacher, I said no. When I was in school, I always made a mistake with spelling the word business. And then how I used to say BUIS. And then I said, no, a business is a busy person, busy. BUSY, busy person. So BUSINES is business, So even from school days, I was, thinking of these kind of things. And when I became a teacher, it was even better, because teachers use these kind of gimmicks. Teachers use these kind of gimmicks. This looks so, this looks so funny, yeah. This looks so funny. I tried to change and put it down, but I tried. Every time I see it looks so funny. I try to change it, but it goes back. So it's standing up. This is down, and this side is standing up. Yeah. So even from school days, I remember these little gimmicks. And teachers always have this little gimmick. Maybe because my teacher used these gimmicks, I also used it. I'm not consciously aware of that, but that's what I feel, that the teachers used to use it, and that's why I started implementing that method of using it. So yeah, so that is it. As Stephen said, things that don't interest me are quickly forgotten. Interesting things I remember well. Yes. Selective, no? Selective. What we are really affected in our lives with, something deeply has affected us. It creates an impression. It remains there. It needs some kind of situation to trigger that off, right? To trigger off that memory and bring it back from the back, bring it back from our storage in the brain, reactivate it. So it may appear we have forgotten it for some time, but we can always recall it. But something has to trigger sometimes. It has to trigger off. Like, as I said, I cannot remember the name. But then suddenly in my mind it was, no, it is really, I related the name to something, and then, it came out like, oh yeah, the KKK. And that was the time. That was the time I put a video about a railway station, Sisaket. Okay, a railway station. I've never seen a longer platform than that. Such a long platform that was. So that is when I made a video of that. I made a video of that girl sitting and looking at that bell, the gong, the gong. So the girl sitting and looking up. I made a video of that. I made a shot of that also. What is she thinking? What is she thinking? I made a shot of that. What is she thinking? And I know people like Joyce and all said, I think she's thinking of you. And I said, no, no, she's looking at the bell and thinking, not of me. And unfortunately, she had her own boyfriend also. So, yeah, because when I went there, I discovered that that person hadn't even reached there, not even reached there. And then that turned out to be another story. So I left immediately and came back, So I had a lot of time because I missed one train and the next train was a long way off. And believe me, it takes me almost 11 hours of journey by train, 11 hours. So I wasted my time going 11 hours there and back. But when a person is missing, right? A person is missing. So I said, that's important. I have an idea where that person lived. So let me go there and see. Steven says, when I was in school, I could quickly go over to my material right before a test. I'll go over my material right before a test and then get every question right. But 30 minutes later, no. None of, no, none of it. So thank God your exam was not 30 minutes later. Supposing there was some delay and they said, oh, we have to postpone the date of the time. We have to start the test 30 minutes later. Finish. Stephen would forget all his answers. So I understand it's not really 30 minutes. It's just like you forget it later. You know. So yeah, that was so. I always have this habit whenever I'm going anywhere with anybody. I just look, and then if you're going, repeatedly to the place, it becomes okay. But this was remarkable how I went to that person's house after 1 year. Like I still found a place like I went there. Uh, Actually, I'm just thinking now time frame. It wasn't actually a year. It was a little less than a year. A little less than a year. But still, I just remember not knowing names, not I just remember the direction. There were little twists and turns. Thankfully, not that many. Oh, Pita's reached school. That's good, Pita. That's good. I like James Bond movies. I like these movies. I liked it when there was. I've spoken about this before also. I like James Bond movies, but I only liked it when Sean Connery, he was the first James Bond, I think. I'm not sure. Sean Connery. Then came Roger Moore. And then at a later stage, Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan came as James Bond. And I like Pierce Brosnan because I used to watch Detective. There was a detective serial that used to come out in which Pierce Brosnan used to act. There was a nice tubby lady who used to be like the secretary and all. And I liked Pierce Brosnan's acting. So when I heard Pierce Brosnan was one of the people considered, to recruit for James Bond, I was hoping he'll get it. And sure enough, he got it. But after that, I hate all the people like Daniel Craig. Hate. I don't know. I just don't like all those actors. I don't like. Dark Shadow. Hi, Dark Shadow. How are you? Dark Shadow is in blue, so Dark Shadow has been here, and is Dark Shadow belonging to somebody, somebody that we know? I don't know. Hello to you. Hello to you. Dark Shadow, what's your name? Where are you from? Or is this one of Iya's? Is it somebody's angel? I've really forgotten. Chona, you are still here. Thank you. Chona, did you have your smoothie for breakfast? Chona, did you have your smoothie for breakfast? What did you have today? Same cucumber and carrots, or turmeric and what else? Remington Steel Show. Remington Steel. Is that the same one, the detective one, where Pierce Brosnan acted? Remington Steel. I don't remember. Where Pierce Brosnan acted. Let me check. Remington Steel, is that the one? Could be, maybe. Maybe Remington Steele was the detective one. Okay, okay. See how you remember these names, no, Stephen? How well you remember these names. Doris Robert, yes, that fat woman who acts as this, Doris Roberts. Yeah, Remington Steele. Yes, Brosnan looking quite old now. 1982 to 1987. Yes, Remington Steele, correct. This is the one. Really, I love that, and I like Pierce Brosnan's acting. So when he became a James Bond guy, I enjoyed watching the James Bond movies. But after him, I don't like any of the others. I forget Daniel Craig and who else came. I just they didn't interest me. I watched a movie with Daniel Craig, but it pisses me off, seeing the acting. But Sean Connery and Roger Moore, they're my best. They're my best James Bond people. Each of them had already created a niche for themselves, and they had their own mannerisms, their own way of doing it. I know Roger Moore always has eyebrows going up, his eyebrows, always going up. Little things I remembered. Sean Connery was good for his dialogue punches, He at the right place, he will punch his words. And he had a Scottish accent, right? He used to lisp a lot. Sean Connery he used to lisp a lot. And he had a Scottish accent. I think he's of Scottish origin. He's of Scottish origin. Very nice accent he had. I also had a very pronounced lisp before. Now it's much better, but when I was younger, I had a very pronounced lisp also. So yeah, I love Sean Connery and Roger Moore. Yeah, Pierce was okay, but these two were the best. The Matador. Oh, talking about that, Stephen, the Matador. I don't know. I must check and see. Talking about that, today I've really been so sick, so sick. All of you will not believe if I told you. All of you will not believe if I told you. But after my live stream, I had to think about going down for breakfast or not going for breakfast. And I decided not to go down for breakfast. I looked at the time and I said, okay, Winston, come what may, you are going to sleep. You're going to lie down. Your body needs to recover. It's been too hectic going to sleep 12:30, 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, getting up at 5:30 for my live stream. So I said, Winston, today your body needs rest. So just shut down everything and just lie down. And I lay down and I went off to sleep. And when I got up, it was little past 10 o'clock in the morning. Little past 10 o'clock. So I think 10:08, about 10:08, 10 o'clock now. So then I went and had breakfast. So I did go back to sleep this morning. I think the rest did me good. Uh, I've been feeling a little better. I've been feeling a little better. So yesterday my nose was literally dripping. Today nothing. So I'm feeling much better. I was feeling wretched to start my live stream. And I even said in the morning, you were not here, Stephen, but morning I said, okay, guys, please excuse me, but if today you find me sleeping, if today you find me sleeping, then yes, I would really be sleeping. I told them, if you find me sleeping, then yes, today I would really be sleeping. But at one time, this one asked me, Pit asked me, she put in sleeping? And I said, no, not sleeping, thinking. Suddenly something crosses my mind and I start reflecting on it. And one thing with my eyes, I have very deep eyes. I have very, very deep eyes. So normally you cannot see. If you really want to see my eyes, if you really want to see my eyes, I have to open like this. I have to open. Then you can see my eyes. But normally speaking, you cannot see my eyes. I have very deep eyes. So if I'm looking like down, my camera is on top, but I keep looking down at my face. I keep looking down at my face. So when I'm looking down, then it may appear, plus I have glasses, so it may appear like, I'm sleeping. But yes, there was one time long ago, I think maybe more than a month ago or something. There was one time that I did doze off. And how I know I dozed off is there was something, it all comes from thinking about something. I was thinking about something, and then suddenly I woke up with a start, and I said something. And when I'm reading the comments, I found what I said did not sync with the comments or with my topic. It did not sync. And then I remembered I was thinking about this matter, and I suddenly related what I said was relating to the matter I was thinking in my mind. So while thinking about that, I dozed off for a bit because my eyes would have been, my eyes sometimes close up when I'm thinking about something too deeply, and I would have gone off to sleep for that moment. So Chona wrote to me. That was more than a month ago. Chona wrote to me a message and she said, did you sleep for a little while? And I said, yes, Chona. I did drop off to sleep. And I know I dropped off because when I woke up, I commented something and I'm looking at the thing and I'm wondering what the hell, why did I comment like this? Because this is not what my topic is, and this is not what we have been discussing. Then I realized that what I did mention was related to something I'd been thinking of. So I think I did drop off for a little while at that time. So this morning I was feeling so wretched also, but I still managed to, carry on. But then after that, I really went off to sleep. So I don't remember exactly what time my live stream ended, but I just said, Winston, you have a choice. You want to rest or you want to go down. And then I chose to rest. I dropped off. I went to sleep. One advantage, I kept my head little high. I usually sleep with two pillows. I have to sleep with two pillows. One pillow, I do not have good sleep with one pillow. So I have to have two pillows. So I have two pillows, but I just raised my pillow a little higher and slept, and that was better. Anyhow, long story short, I'm feeling much better today. Much better. I hope the cold goes away by tomorrow or day after. My grandkids will be coming also. So, what I was going to tell you actually, why I started with this story is because I did not have time. I did not have time to look at the movie. And now, when you said about the Matador, I'm thinking I must see the end of the movie so I also can cry. I must see the end of the movie so I also can cry. Maybe if I cry, my fever, I don't have a fever, but my cold may disappear. Yeah, so when you said about the Matador, I thought, oh my God, I did not see that movie. I'm longing to see the end of the movie. So what I will do today, I will, yeah, what I will do is I will create my thumbnail and all that for tomorrow. The thumbnail takes at least 1 hour. So I'll create my thumbnail for after dinner. I'll create my thumbnail for tomorrow and be prepared for a topic for tomorrow. I've got all my topics down, so no problem. I'm doing all natural disasters. So I have the topic. So I'll just do that. And once I have my topic done and set up, then no problem. No problem. Then I'll sit down and watch the movie. I only have about, say, 45 minutes of the movie left. I think I have only about 45 minutes of the movie. So I'll sit and I'll watch it. I'll sit and I'll watch it fully. Yeah, see how you remember Remington Steel Show. Yeah, that was it. I have to, yeah. Stephen, yesterday, talking about changing titles, no? Talking about changing titles. So yesterday, I had this shot which I put up. I just did all the shots very hastily because I'm running behind, so I'm getting up in the morning and then putting. So yesterday I had this shot. If you see the earlier comments on the shot, it had a different title. Earlier comments on the shot had a different title. So for many hours, I found like it has not gone more than 8 views. More than 8 views. It's not gone more than 8 views, and many hours had passed. Some of the other I didn't want to change the title, and I said just let it continue. But almost 8 hours, the title didn't change. Suddenly, after 8 hours or something, when I saw, I said no, this is enough. I have to change the title. But at that time, I suddenly had a brainwave, and I changed the title, and I went up to now it's showing 442. 442. So similar like yours, went up to 500 and something, right? It's so great to change the title. Now today's video I put, and I had only 3 views. 3 views. Okay, 3 views I had. So, a couple of hours had passed, and I said, only 3 views, what to do? Okay, let me change. Let me change the title. I changed the title, and it's not doing so well. Not that it's doing very well, but it has reached. Oh my God, I didn't sneeze the whole day. Today was the first time I sneezed. It's not doing that well, but it's gone up to 68. I changed the title. It's not doing that well, but I've gone up to 68. But it had only 3 views for many hours. Now it's almost 6 hours, but I think for 3 or 4 hours it had only 3 views. And I'm thinking like all my regular people must be watching it, right? But after changing the title, then I found it going up. And then I found many comments by my regular viewers. Okay, I'm just searching. I don't have any tissue left. I usually keep some tissue lying around. I used up all. I forgot to bring tissue up. Yeah, so that is it. So, Pita, you are going to have a busy morning in school with your laboratory work, right? The matter of I don't know if I've seen this movie, The Matador. The Matador. Let me just look up Netflix and see The Matador. Because if it's here, I will download it and I will watch The Matador. No, it's not on Netflix. The Matador, not on Netflix. No, it's not. It's not on. It's not here. No, no, it's not there. Maybe I'll have to look up Google. Just get a YouTube video. Matador. Get a YouTube video. Chona, I'm making now. What are you making? Chona, what are you making? Same cucumber and carrots with turmeric powder. Okay, Chona. Pita says it depends on the students. I thought the teacher makes the lesson. But you're substituting for another teacher. So, Chona, what smoothie are you making today? Got a very healthy breakfast, but to have fresh juices, morning, night, to have fresh juices is very good. Fresh juices is always very good. Let's check today if there's any noodles. I just have a nice hot bowl of noodles. Hot bowl of noodles. It will be like noodle and little soup. Just want to have something nice and hot, steaming hot like. Okay, Shona says cucumber and carrots. What happened? Joyce disappeared from the scene. Joyce, are you still around? Steven, Chona, Maya, Peter is still around. Lovely breathed in and breathed out. Let me take still. I guess, like, for me, names have never been a very strong point of view. Even people's names I might forget, but I remember the faces. Unless, of course, they've changed over the years. But I sometimes fail to remember names. But then I always think of what Shakespeare said: a rose by any name will smell just as sweet. A rose by any name will smell just as sweet. What's in a name, right? That's what Shakespeare said. What's in a name? A rose by any name will smell just as sweet. I'm going to go now. We'll let this play though. Yeah, it's okay, Stephen. Even I've just got a few minutes more for 2 hours. I'll also go off. Just keep it short and sweet. I know there are other people here, but like uh, Pita also will have school, so she'll have a class and things like that. And Chona is busy with her breakfast. She'll have some more time after breakfast, and yeah, that's it. So don't worry, Stephen. Carry on. Take care, and wish you a good night, Stephen. Good night. You've had a whole day work also, right? Tired. So wish you good night's rest, good night's sleep. It's very early morning rising for you, and wish Mata also to all the best, right? Wish Mata also. So take care, take care. I'll also just put in a thank you note. My other phone has to be loaded to new internet connection. It doesn't go automatically connect. Why? Put the setting automatically connect and it should connect automatically. Okay, just put in a short note. Thank you everyone for the wonderful time we shared here. God bless you and your families. Remember Martha, Stephen, Murna, Nair, Jazz in your prayers to heal soon. Okay. I hope they get better. I really hope they get better. Okay. So that is it. Thanks again for being over here. Chona, I hope you are there to hear me saying I'm ending my live stream so it doesn't come as a surprise to you. Um, like I always say, whenever, even if I'm rushing in a hurry, I remember once I had to go last Sunday. I had to go, and I said, "Hey guys, I have to leave and all that. I have to rush and all. I'm so sorry. I'm ending the live stream." I say all these things. I don't just shut up and go off. You know, I say all my punchlines and I give everything. So love you all very much, and God bless you, your families. Take care. Those who are sleeping, have a nice good night's rest. Others who are just starting the day, wish you all a very wonderful day. May you be successful in all that you do today. And au revoir, au revoir, hasta luego, or hasta luego. See you again on my next live stream. Chona, I am ending my live stream. Okay. If you are listening, you can hear me at least. Okay. Okay. Ending, ending. Going, 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 going.